Hey guys, Team Fail here with a new deck. This deck is a lot different than what you would see anybody actually running, but I think it's very, very good. I faced my cousin who runs Blackwings, and I beat him. So yeah, it works. I beat him in straight games, so it works really well. It's a Dark Scorpion runout deck. So basically, I just control every aspect of the duel with this deck, and usually make you run out of cards. And yeah, it's really, really good, especially for this new slow format that's coming up. And yeah, this deck is very, very well, very well put together, and I think it's amazing. I love it. So let's start. We got Sangan, because mostly everything in this deck is under 15, so he can search it out. Neospatian Grand Mole, he allows you to attack and return monster, so if they get something that you can't run over, you just do that. We got Morphing Jar for hand replenish and makes your opponent draw 5 cards, so that's 5 less cards that they have. Legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master, since you control every aspect, that includes controlling the field, the deck, the hand, and the graveyard. So this is one of the cards that control the field and the deck by them attacking and sending that monster back to the top of their deck. Then we got 3 Needleworms, which allow you to send the top 5 cards of your opponent's deck to the graveyard. So this is really good because they can attack into it, and if they just attack into this or something, and you also have this set, then that basically destroys their monster and sends them to the graveyard. And we got our first Dark Scorpion, Mania the Thorns. She is the searcher. When she inflicts battle damage, even if she's in defense and somebody attacks it, she inflicts battle damage. I can search out a Dark Scorpion from my deck, add to my hand, or Cliff the Trap Remover, which is, you're usually going to search her out or Cliff, because there's only one other Dark Scorpion. So, yeah, she's really good. She's 1018. Then we got the Chick the Yellow. And what he allows you to do is either send 1 card on the field back to the owner's hand, or to look at the top card of your opponent's deck and decide whether to place it on the top or the bottom. He's not that good, but I just run one of him for the whole idea of the deck, and he could be helpful. Then we got 3 Cliff the Trap Removers. His Cliff is really, really good. So when he does direct damage, you can either destroy a spell or trap card on the field, or you can send the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck to the graveyard. So he's really good, and he's a 12. So when he attacks directly, they take 12 plus that. And since you return so much stuff to the hand and deck in this, it's really easy to attack directly. Then 2 Donzalug, he either sends 1 card from the hand to the grave, or from the deck. 2 cards from the deck to the grave. And that is really good, because you could just attack, send top 2 cards, or if they have a Gores, and they only have 1 card and they played nothing or something, you know they have Gores, you attack, gets effect first, you ditch the Gores. Then we got 3 Gravekeeper Commandants. Okay, so you're running Necro Valley in this deck to control the graveyard, and this is the way that you can search them out. And if you already have Necro Valley, this is your beater, being at 21. So this card is essential to this deck, and yeah, so he's the only Gravekeeper that you're running though. Then we got, for our last monster, Dark Arm Dragon, since the Dark Scorpions are all dark. Pretty easy to get out since they're all weak and they get in the graveyard pretty quick. Okay, then to the spell cards, we got 3 Necro Valleys for, like I said, field control, and if you already have one on the field, for ditching, for the costs. So basically it controls the graveyard. Then this is the main hand control card, which is Royal Tribute. very broken in this deck because you return a lot of things to the hand. So when you return things to the hand next turn, boom, Royal Tribute, and they lose everything. This is what killed Blackwings, because they can't collude and they can't like do anything if you return their monsters to the hand, and then you activate this and then they're monsterless, and then top decking their spell cards and not doing anything. One Lightning Vortex to clear the field if you're being overpowered. Book of Moon mainly for the needleworms, but can also use it if you get attacked. Reinforcements of the army, because they're the Donzalug and stuff, they're all warriors, so you could search them out with this. One allure, since the new ban list allows one allure, and there's darks, so plus it wouldn't be smart to run more than one anyways. Not in this deck. 2 back to square ones. Okay, this is another field control card that allows you to ditch a card to put a monster on the field to the top of their owner's deck. It includes face downs, so that's really, really good and really annoying. Then we got 2 Gravekeeper Servants. When your opponent declares an attack with a monster, they have to send the top card of their deck to the graveyard. So if you have this and then a Needleworm, that's 6 for them just to attack that Needleworm. It even sucks even more if they have I have Legendary Jujutsu Master, because they attack it, top card of their deck goes to the grave, and then they have to put that monster back on top, so they get destroyed. And then I don't run Heavy Storm or Giant Trunade this time, which I usually do. I'm running Cold Wave, because Cold Wave allows it so they can't set next turn or anything, so I can take big advantage of field presence, and this is my only spell and trap card control. And Gravekeeper Servant and Necro Valley are both going to be face up on the field, so I won't have to worry about activating them. So if I use Cold Wave, they can't use anything, which means I can attack directly with my guys, have Fusing Compulsatory or something, and they have an empty field without having to worry about them playing something either this turn or next turn. So I really like this card in this deck. And then we got 2 Bottomless Trap Holes for just beat stick destruction, and 3 Compulsatory Evacuation Devices, which just return a monster from the field back to the hand. So this deck is amazing. I mean, if you don't believe me, I'll duel you on Skype at TeamFail12. Just add me, and maybe sometime I can show you how well this deck works. I might be on there today, so look for me. Go check out OG King 13, TEAMNEOPOLITAN, Anthony 4, MJRIKUYUGI. Who else? The Joey, ShadowReaperofHell. I'm trying to think who else is over there. Ace. I can't remember his name. I should have wrote this down. AceExplosions. Yeah, that's it. Okay, over there. Viet. I'm gonna put him over there. He's the one who traded the DS to me and my cousin. And Team Hungry Burger, which is MJRIKUYUGI's team. The Joey. Yeah, just go check out all the people that are over there. Sorry if I forgot any and you're over there. Never write this stuff down. But, yeah, so rate, subscribe, comment, go check out all those people. And, yeah, see you guys later.